I was so afraid of myself that I had to figure out, I became a master of my mind. A lot of you are trying to find inspiration and motivation with a depressed mindset. You're depressed because you're not doing shit with yourself. You don't find inspiration by not living in the grip of life. You need to live in the grip of life to find inspiration. Put challenges in front of yourself. When you put a challenge in front of yourself and you attack it, that's when you find inspiration. Try to be 10% better than you were last week. So if you're running 30 miles a week, run 33. If you're swimming 500 meters, swim 550. If some of you aren't doing shit, you're 10% just getting off the couch. The more you walk away from accountability, the weaker you become. Find yourself in the grip of life. You can't find yourself by doing nothing. I get a lot of questions about how I lost so much weight. People want to know how they can get started. So basically, you're thinking too much off the bat. When I lost my fucking weight, I didn't look for a trainer. I didn't do all that thinking. I didn't go on Jenny Craig. I didn't do all that shit. What I did was I basically stopped eating so much food. I cut my calories down. So as far as the workout goes,
a lot of times throughout your journey of success, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to tell you whatever you're trying to do is a waste of time, and you need to make sure that you listen to those words, keep them in your mind, and use them every single day as motivation. Because that is what's going to be exciting to you and motivating to you every single day and want to push you further, faster. Because when you hear people say that whatever you're doing is impossible and it's a waste of your time, and then you prove them wrong, that will be an incredible feeling to your heart and your soul and your mind. Because so many people are believing not in you, but only in themselves and thinking whatever they're doing is the best thing, when in actuality they don't even know what they're doing and they're just going through the motions, not even trying to be the most successful individual that they can. So you need to make sure that you don't let anything ever bring you down and constantly have the utmost confidence in your own ability to go out there and accomplish the goals that you truly want to accomplish, because when it comes down to it, you're the only person who's going to be able to accomplish your goals because you know what you want, you know how to get there, and you know what it takes. So that's what you're going to do, whatever it takes to make sure that you can accomplish your goals and prove everybody else wrong around you and show them that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. And hopefully that will inspire others to go out there and achieve their goals and strive to be the best version of themselves that they can be every single day. And that's what you should do as well. Wake up every morning and try to improve yourself.
Let's talk about something I don't talk about enough: hard work. Or I have the 3 H's: humility, honesty, and hard work. So as far as that goes, you gotta be honest with yourself. Are you smart? Are you not smart? Are you in good shape? Are you not in good shape? Are you fat? Whatever you are that you're not happy with, it takes a lot of hard work to improve that about yourself. For me, I wasn't smart, wasn't the best athlete, so most people could study for an hour while I'm studying for 6 and 7 hours for a test. To run 100-mile races, I had to put in 120-mile weeks. Somebody was putting 70. For the pull-up record, I failed 3 times. I did 6,000 and 7,000 pull-ups in 8-9 months and still failed. At the end of the day, hard work may not be enough. You still may fail. Just stay at it and go at it. I've always hated these mornings. I started waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and looking at my shoes for 30 minutes. When I weighed 300 pounds, I had to lose 100 pounds really fast, and so I had purpose then, and I was losing the weight. And then purpose was trying to be a Navy SEAL, and then purpose was trying to be an Army Ranger. Well, I know one thing, and this is a true statement that I've said several times. A lot of us don't know of a whole nother world that exists. It's on the other side of suffering. Once you break these barriers that you have made for yourself, like the mind is the most powerful thing in the world. It is so amazing that I used to be a 300-pound guy and I thought that was it. Could barely read, could do anything, and now that what was inside that person was this guy that's in front of you today. That's how scary the mind is. And that's what I started realizing through this journey, is that once I got a taste of, wow, man, I haven't even begun to crack what the mind is capable of. And what I started realizing is on the other end of suffering, that's the real growth of life, because you realize how the mind processes shit. And I talk about another thing called theory and practice. A lot of people are theorists. These smart guys that read these books and shit, man, and they sit down, they tell you what the mind is supposed to do. And a lot of us listen to that shit. It becomes like, this is it, man. This old man who has been studying the mind forever, this is the cap that we have. But then I realized that God put me in a very interesting spot in life where he made hell my teacher. He made hell my teacher. And a lot of people don't understand that. So I'm trying to give people a different thought process of life where failure, hell, disappointment discomfort is a great learning tool. And many people don't understand that. And a lot of people won't even understand this interview when we get done with it. But it's these few moments in life that you have. Like for me, I always talk about it. Rocky 1, round 14. That 2-minute and 13-second clip of Rocky getting up when Apollo knocked him down. That one clip, when I was going through a very bad time in my life, I saw what I wanted to be. And it wasn't a guy that won. It wasn't a guy that won everything he did. It was a guy that kept getting up after being knocked down. So I realized if that 2 minutes and 13 seconds changed my life, so I saw something that I needed to be in the world I was living in.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section down below.